The rain began just after sunset. Soft at first, then heavy enough to blur the streetlights and soak into the cracked pavement. 11-year-old Noah Carter stood on the front steps of the only house he had ever known, gripping a worn-out backpack in one hand and the frayed leash of his dog in the other. Scout, a scruffy tam mutt with cloudy eyes and a fiercely loyal heart, pressed close to Noah's leg, sensing danger the way animals always did. Behind them, the door slammed. "Don't come back," Marla snapped from inside. "I'm done raising someone else's kid." Noah didn't answer. He'd learned that words only made things worse. Marla had never liked him. Not since the day his father passed away and left her with debts, memories she didn't want, and a boy who reminded her of everything she tried to forget. To her, Noah wasn't a grieving child, he was a burden. His clothes and school books lay scattered across the porch. One sneaker slid off the railing and splashed into a puddle below. Marla didn't look back. The lock clicked. The light went out. Noah swallowed hard. His chest felt hollow, like something essential had been taken out of him. Scout whimpered softly and licked Noah's shaking hand. The dog had been with him since he was 8, since Noah had pulled him from a muddy ditch behind a grocery store. They'd shared empty dinners, quiet nights, and whispered promises that someday things would be better. "You and me," Noah whispered. "We'll be okay." He didn't know if it was true, but Scout wagged his tail anyway. The neighborhood stayed quiet. Curtains shifted. Porch lights glowed. No one came out. Noah slipped on his backpack, gathered what he could carry, and stepped into the rain. They walked toward the edge of town, every step heavier than the last. Noah didn't know where they were going, only that they couldn't stay. By the time they reached the dirt road leading into the woods, Noah's shoes were soaked and his fingers numb. Scout stayed alert, protective, glancing back often as if to say, "I'm here." That's when they saw it. A cabin, tucked between leaning pine trees. Old, forgotten. The roof sagged, vines crawled up the walls, and one window was boarded crooked, but it was standing. To a boy with nowhere else to go, it looked like hope. Inside, the air was cold and dusty, but dry. Noah brushed off a torn couch and Scout curled up with a tired sigh. For the first time that night, Noah felt his chest loosen. Morning light crept through a cracked window. Scout suddenly froze, ears up, the basement. Curious and nervous, Noah followed. Scout began scratching at one wall. The sound was hollow. Using a rusty tool, Noah chipped away at the surface until a hidden door appeared. Behind it was a small room, clean and dry. Inside were metal boxes, wrapped paintings, and bundles of papers labeled with names, dates, and cities from long ago. Noah didn't understand art or history, but he knew this mattered. He could take something. Just one thing. No one would know. But then he remembered his father's voice. "Being poor doesn't make you weak. Being dishonest does." Noah wrapped one small painting and walked back into town. At the police station, he told the truth. That decision changed everything. The items were traced back to families who had lost everything decades earlier. Noah was given a legal finder's reward, but more importantly, he was given help, safety, and a future. Marla tried to take him back. Noah said no. Instead, he and Scout found a home where doors didn't slam and where rain no longer meant being alone. Sometimes doing the right thing doesn't make life easier. It makes it better.